Hello boys and girls, it's Dom here, and today I have the itchiest nose in the world, so I can only apologise if my voice gets a bit weird. But anyway, we have a Spacian Neos deck. This is heavily inspired from what Team Samurai X has been doing with the deck, mainly because I am very out of it with Yu-Gi-Oh! As I've usually said in most videos. I kind of peaked around the kind of Xerxes era, and now it's like, it's all a bit crazy, but I do really like a lot of the cards, like Spirit of Neos, for instance. Massive win for Spacians. We have Armed Dragon level 10 and Rainbow Dragon. Yes, that's right, we run Rainbow Dragon, because if you know how I like to run Elemental Heroes, I just like Rainbow Neos. He's cool. He's a bit of a meme just to suddenly shadow drop out of nowhere. But yeah, as you can see, we've got a deck which is mainly made up of a mix of Elemental Heroes and Spacians. I would like to make something that's kind of a lot more old school Spacian, but it just wouldn't win. But this is good fun, and I've really enjoyed playing this. If you guys want to give this deck a go yourself, I mean, I'm slowly clicking on all the cards so you can pause the videos and show them, because I don't think Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel has deck codes. But yeah, if you'd go to enjoy this, like, subscribe, tell me what to play next. If you know a good Moki deck, please leave it in the comments or something like that. And have yourselves a good day. Let's get on the matches. Right, so here we go. We have a match against someone with blue eyes as their card backs. Very exciting. And we open up with the emergency hero call, go into Spirit of Neos, use Stratos to be able to grab a Shadow Mist, and then we have to leave it there. A very awkward and slow start for us, but, you know, we do what we gotta do. They go into a Galaxy Soldier, which makes you think, oh, cool. But then you see, oh, Cyber Dragon hurts, meaning this is going to be a Cyber Dragon deck. Meaning that we would be completely screwed here if Spirit of Neos didn't have a cool, funky effect, which could summon himself and become a wall. The opponent seems to be going straight in for a massive Chimeratech Overdragon. Chimeratech Overdragon is basically just his idea of beating me several times with a fancy little fella. But, you know, we're fine with it. It's not too bad. He's continuing to build up his wall. For some reason, he Galaxy Cyclones his own thing. I don't know why. I mean, it was Cybernetic Horizon. But, oh, all game's the game. We move on. We get our Spirit of Neos and engage Neo Space because he's going for his attacks. And, yeah, he doesn't understand it just can't be destroyed, so slaps it a few times. And then this turn, we're a little bit more prepared to just go and full-on bean him. So we start with the engaged Neo Space, sending Shadow Mist and Grand Mole to the graveyard to get another Spirit of Neos, because we get to add a new Polymerization card to our hand. Boom. What a start. Oh, that's not even including, yeah. Sorry, Polymerization from engaged Neo Space and another Poly from Spirit of Neos. Not to forget the Shadow Mist giving us Liquid Soldier. Boom, look at that. Massive chunky hand. Polymerization comes down. Look at the win rate on it. So high. Boom, into Sunrise. And now for the biggest drawing spree in the world. Of just 2 cards. Get that Miracle Fusion. Get 2 more cards. And at this point we can choose what to discard. Or you can Miracle Fusion into Absolute Zero, I believe. Boom, Absolute Zero comes down. At this point, it's all just overkill. Flame Wingman comes down, ready to kill. Neos Fusion, just because we want to go into Shining Neos Wingman. Look at this. Get to destroy their entire field, and yeah, at this point, it's all she wrote. He is destroyed. The blade gets destroyed by Shining Neos Wingman like it's nothing. Woo! And now from seeing a board like this, you think, oh no, they're going to be a bot, aren't they? But no, the new guy is not a bot. The new guy is secretly a prank kids professional. going through the, you know, cliche Prank Kids combo. I don't really know, I never played Prank Kids. All this fancy stuff, I honestly don't understand what any of this is. Anyone know a good Moki Moki deck? In the comments, let me know if you know a good Moki Moki deck, because I would love to run one. I might drop down as far as possible in the ranks, or like challenge some friends with really terrible decks, and then see if I can Moki Moki OTK them just for the memes, because I haven't done enough memes on the channel for Yu-Gi-Oh, I think. And, I mean, there's nothing really else for me to talk about here while they're doing a Prank Kids combo, so memes are the only thing that's come into my mind. I mean, the Battle Bumder is, you know, his main kind of cliche way of going around this. And he's even using Ojamas, for goodness sake. Like, okay, maybe, I'm gonna tell you what. If this video does well enough, aka if it gets a fair amount of views, I will not only try and make a Moki Moki deck, but I'll challenge some people that you will have never heard of, aka my sibling or brother / friends, to make other meme decks and see if I can get them to rage on the channel. Now that could be content. I'd be content with that content. We try and go for reinforcement of the army, they go for a Ojama duo, it's fine, we move. I remember this gets a bit chaotic. We grab Liquid Soldier, Stratos into Neos, Polly into our boy with the Miracle Fusion, Sunrise. We get our draw power going, and then they nuke the board. But it's a very, very premature nuke. However, it does save their own card, because whatever this does, at least, yeah, saves this card from having to tribute itself. But we keep going. We go into Wake Up Your Elemental Hero, another massive titan of this deck, and he instantly goes to destroy it. But guess what? It uses its effect to summon Spirits of Neos, who give us a Miracle Contact. And with that, we use the Miracle Contact, and all of a sudden, we have a Brave Neos. And what's this? We also have an Instant Contact. And what's this? We also have a Neos Fusion. Yeah, we would have gone to Rainbow Neos, and then it was just beaning. But yeah, the beaning leads to meming. Right, so here we go. We have a match again against someone with very default looking cards. They'll be going first, and it turns out to be playing some form of zombie deck, which I don't really know zombies very well, if I'm being honest. But yeah, they exist. We have an alright looking hand. You know, get Dark Panther appearing, open up with Connector, slam down Neos, Instant Contact to get Sunrise and a Miracle Fusion to hand, and Neos Fusion to end it up. Already we've got a decent board. We use Rainbow Neos to get rid of the back row, because we don't know what it is. And as we go for our attack, this Owlghoul dude lets their thing stay alive and comes back to be a bit of a wall. We use Sunrise to attack this, and admittedly I make a miss. No, I don't make a misplay here. I was thinking that if this could have been in attack mode, obviously we could have just bonked it, but it can't because of Connector. But oh well. It's a solid start, and, you know, they go into Red Eye's Zombie Dragon, which would be very powerful if they had Zombie World down, but they don't. So it just ends up with Connector getting bonked, going to the bin, and back to us with a board where currently we don't know what they've got in their hand, and we know that this Owlghoul dude's a bit of a pain, so we just play a bit more. Go from Connector into Aqua Dolphin, Connector into Neos, and then Neos and Aqua Dolphin into Aqua Neos, get rid of one card in their hand just in case it's a hand trap, Neos Fusion again for Armed Neos, because we do love having a big chunky boy. Armed Neos will then try and destroy their board, but it gets negated. But it's fine, because we still have Rainbow Neos, which chucks their entire board back, and we just bonk them. As you can see, we have many different ways of bonking in this deck, and quite a few of them made a display there. Here we go, the final match of the day. A very good and clean hand as well. We know how to open up. We go for E emergency call to get Spirit of Neos. Crosskeeper and Spirit of Neos work hand in hand together to get a delightful instant contact into the hand. We then put Spirit of Neos back in the deck, summon a regular Neos, and use instant contact to get Sunrise. Now with Crosskeeper and Sunrise, we get to do a nice little draw combo. Adding 2 cards to the hand, or 3 cards to the hand and putting 1 back. We put back Armed Dragon level 10 because that's just a deck brick. Neos Fusion, go into Armed Neos, and we just leave him in defense mode. Pretty much just trying to brick him up at this point. And this is when we still press a Toon World player. I wasn't really too sure what they were going for here, but you can see Toon Cyber Dragon, 3100 to the face, but they just didn't bother for some reason. We'll take it. A win's a win. We go into Miracle Contact. They then use Metal Morph for some reason. Should have had like a Mirror Force or something instead. You know, they've got one chunky boy in the field. But look at how many people we have ready to beat them down with. We use Fusion Deployment just to get an Aqua Dolphin onto the board to summon Aqua Neos. And with Aqua Neos we managed to get rid of the 1 card in their hand, just in case it could have fucked us over. And then boom, Arm Neos destroys that. And we just beam them to death. There you go, look at that. Several different clobberings with a Neos deck. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Like and subscribe, tell your friends, and drink some water.